chronic disease is a major, major issue in the United States. So, in heart disease, so that's especially in women, is a big problem. And I want to bring light to that as well, because a lot of times we think that this just affects men or that we're not as at high risk as women, but it is a really big deal. And ways to combat that are a lot of lifestyle. So it has to do with what we're putting in our body. It has to do with our exercise, our nutrition, what products and things are we using? How are we taking care of ourselves? Do we use supplements? One of my big supplements that I push is fish oil. I think everybody should be on some omega-3s, and a high quality omega-3, not necessarily just something you pick up from a random place. So those things I feel are extremely important, and they can help with lowering cholesterol, which we want to have our cholesterol under control, because that's what drives what we call atherosclerosis. So that's the development of the thickening of the arteries, and that can put us at risk for heart attacks and strokes. So what we do with our body, with our lifestyle, these things are absolutely vital to our cardiac health. You don't have some form of exercise in your life, you have to really try to find a way to put this in something cardiovascular. And these are even baby steps. This is what I talk about with my patients too. Can you just get a 20-minute walk in 3 times a week? More is better, but if you can do 3 times, awesome. And I'm talking brisk, like we want your heart pumping, we want a little sweating, we want you to feel a little winded. Those are things that are important because you want to work your heart. Your heart's a muscle. So we have to take care of that. And we want to be able to also bring up what we call our HDL levels. So that's your good cholesterol. So our cholesterol is made up of bad cholesterol, the good cholesterol, and then we also have our triglycerides.
Right.
So the good cholesterol is the HDL, and we actually get that number up with cardiovascular exercise. And when we bring that number up, it's cardioprotective. So that helps protect our heart and keep us from being at higher risk of stroke and heart disease. So some form of exercise regimen is extremely important. We are a nation that suffers from obesity. That really hasn't changed. I think that there is more education out there, so we're growing in the right direction as far as that goes. And we're seeing trends as far as programs being entered into the workplace, like MOVE programs, where it's encouraging people to get out there and exercise. There's more resources as far as health coaching. At my previous office, we did have a health coach and a program that was free to our patients who are also members of the same company we worked at. So those things are kind of on the upswing. Whole health programs are also coming more to the forefront, which is a big deal because that's also working on embracing all mental health connected to our physical health and how important that is, and starting to work on seeing people as a whole and bringing that together, just like you're talking about. So with the benefits of exercise, it's not physical, it's also mental. And these things need to be married together for people. It's so important.